Our next performer, our first performer, is going to be Mr. Noah. Let's get a little round of applause from home.
This is the end. I've been trapped in this cave for 12 days. I'm completely out of food and water. I'm trying to be hopeful, but I'm worried the monsters are going to get me. That's right. I said monsters.
And scene. Let's give Noah a big round of applause, everybody from home. Very good. So Noah did an absolutely great job here. We've been working really hard with his piece, and literally just a few weeks ago we rewrote the whole thing, and Noah wrote this piece on his own. So at the beginning of class 3 months ago, I gave them a challenge and I said, you know, you get to pick your own piece. So go find something that you care about. Go find something that inspires you, or you can totally write something yourself. And Noah took on that challenge. He decided, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get excited about that. And so it was really cool to watch Noah do that and just to see the piece grow. So just very, very excited for Noah. That's awesome. Very proud of you, Noah. Nice work. All right, we're going to bring in our next performer here. Our next performer is Sienna. Sienna is going to get brought on in, and she will be performing next. Hello, Sienna. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, take your time. Connect. I'm going to get you all set, and I'll give you a little applause, okay? Our next performer is Sienna. What's that?
Can I start off screen again?
Yeah, absolutely. I loved that.
Mom, can I help? Why not? I'm good at baking. I don't make a mess. I do a good job. Can we make cookies? Chocolate chip? Everyone likes cookies. Please, I want to be a baker when I grow up. You told me you'd teach me how to bake when I'm older. I know you told me that last week, so I'm a whole week older now. I just want to help you, Mom.
And scene. Round of applause. Now that was our ending right there, right, Sienna? Okay,
Yeah.
Very good work. Awesome. I'm going to send you out, and I'm going to send in the next person. Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, our next performer here is going to be DEANNA. Joey's going to pull that up. I want to talk about what Sienna did there really quick with everybody. Sienna has grown a ton, and her big critique that we were working together as a team is the idea of really hearing somebody on the other side, which is extremely challenging, and she did very, very well. So the idea is, even though it's one person talking, we have to act like it's a conversation. We have to make it a conversation, and it was so clear today that she was doing that, and her progress was amazing. So if you go back and look all the way at her first video, it's spectacular where she's come. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching. So exciting, and we're going to bring in our next performer here. You ready? Okay, I'm going to introduce you, and we'll throw in the applause, okay? And then you can just start right after that. Okay, our next performer here is DEANNA. Let's get a round of applause from home.
So should I start my monologue?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, a young prince lived in a shining castle.
Although he had everything his heart desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. But then, one winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within. And when he dismissed her again, the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a beautiful enchantress. The prince tried to apologize, but it was too late, for she had seen there was no love in his heart, and as punishment she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there. Ashamed of his monstrous form, the beast concealed himself inside his castle with a magic mirror as his only window to the outside world. But the rose she had offered was truly an enchanted rose, which would bloom until his 21st year. And if he could learn to love another and earn her love in return by the time the last petal fell, then the spell would be broken. And if not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. And as the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope. Or who could ever learn to love a beast?
Scene. Nice work, Deanna. Nice work. Our next performer will be Savannah. Thank you, Deanna. So,
You're welcome.
yeah, good. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Parker, because Savannah's moved to tomorrow. My apologies. So, what I'd like to talk about there, a couple things. One, way to take on a challenge. Like, Deanna just went, again, going back to that beginning class, like, hey, pick whatever you want, go with whatever you want. She picked something from that is long. It's a long piece, and just went after it. And she was super memorized really fast, and she's been working super hard. And so our challenge that she started to apply, and we're going to talk about a little later, was physicalization, finding ways to move and physicalize the things that we were doing. And so it was super exciting to sort of watch you, Deanna, just start to even make movements and do things like that. And so just really excited to talk about it here at the end, and very proud of your progress. So good work.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So we're going to bring in Parker here. And Parker's been doing a lot lately. You watch it from home. It's really exciting because we've gotten to really see her progress. And right now, you know, even at home, she's doing all kinds of stuff. And so you'll see in her performance, there's just a lot of work she's put into this thing. But she's using this time to grow. She's doing plays and working on her monologues, and it's just really exciting to watch. So, all right, here we go. Next up, we have Parker.
Can I tell you something I don't think I could ever tell Ralph? I know it sounds crazy, but the second I walked into this game, it felt like home. I mean, more than Sugar Rush ever did. It's like my dream. It's full of weirdos and racing super dangerous, and, you know, you never know what's going to happen next. I mean, back home, I know exactly what's going to happen next because Ralph's dreams do the same thing every day. I want this for my normal. I want this for my life. I can't go home now. I just can't.
And scene. Good job, Parker. Very good work. So I'm going to bring everybody back in here. But while I'm doing that, I'll talk about Parker's performance there. And again, the growth. One of the big things was working on just in that beginning, like really experiencing and seeing that Ralph might be there and sort of connecting to all these things. And we adding some physical ideas and using the things in the room. And so we're going to discuss that a little more. But for everybody, tonight's about progress. It's about growth. It's about, we started somewhere and we started working on something every single week and pushing ourselves even through everything and going, let me just get better. And so tonight, everybody has gotten better. And so I'm just very proud of you, Parker, and very proud of all of you. So everybody at home, let's give one more big round of applause for everybody really quick. All right, guys, I want you to zone in here. Let's all, everybody got a little notebook around them or something they could write down notes with? Let's grab those really quick. I'm going to talk about each performance and each of you. Okay, we will start off. We'll just go in order here. We'll start off with Noah. Noah, you'll be first. So, Noah, let's talk about what was it like writing your own piece? Let's start there. I think the audience would be curious about that experience for you. What was that like?
No, I just had to like think about like what I wanted to write.
Okay, so how did that go, man? Was it challenging? Is writing something you enjoy doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you started writing, what made you write about this? Like, what was it about this?
I recently watched a movie about a guy stuck in a cave.
So then you took that and sort of created your own adaptation from there. So cool, Noah. So coming out of this week, because this is week 4 of this class for monologue specifically before we start going into scenes, what I challenge you to do is continue to work this piece. Continue to write it, because we got a little further on it, you and I would challenge you to just continue to get it all the way to the end. Because I think we started doing your rewrite and fixing things up. And you could even reach out for a private lesson. We could do that together. Like, this is something you should continue because it's really good. It's a good piece. And going into your performance, you took direction this week. So last week, we were super fast, right? We just went line to line to line to line. There's only a few lines so far, but you really took your time on each one. And I saw the fear in your eyes. I saw the worry. So you created a thought life that we could believe, that we could see. And so as you progress this piece, I want you to do that through your writing too. I want you to think about, in this next spot, what am I as a character thinking, experiencing? And then how do I say something to try and get off what I'm thinking and feeling? And that's my big gauntlet challenge to you, man, is keep writing. If you love writing, Noah, you should write every single day. You should find a little bit of time every day to write because it purely just brings you joy. Okay?
Okay.
Do you feel good about it?
Yeah.
You tired?
Yeah.
Well, wake up, guy. We talked about that last week. Get that energy up. I'm proud of you. You did really good work. Okay, good. All right, so we'll go next. Sienna, come on over. All right, Sienna. Okay, so we'll talk about a couple things, a couple notes for you. Number 1, when you're going into performance, trust your instinct. So your instinct is to go out of frame and come in frame, which was such a good idea. Your gut told you to do something, right? My gut says, hey, this is a cool idea. Let me go with this. So when it comes to you to start, know that, all right, it's my time to begin. I can do whatever feels right. I can jump on the bed if I want to. Like, I can do anything. I can literally go with any creative idea I want and just roll with it. So you don't have to ask me in that situation, hey, is it okay if I walk off frame or do this? Like, just do it. Surprise me. Surprise me. Surprise yourself. Like, if it was walk off frame this time, maybe, I don't know, like some other time you like jump into frame and like, I don't know. Find new ways to shake this thing up for you. And here's the cool note. You came so far, I got to throw down a round of applause for you right now. last week to this week, where you've come is absolutely incredible. So we talked a lot about seeing the other side and listening to the other side, and that is a challenging thing to do. It's challenging, but you left space every single time like it was a scene. So I'm curious, what did you do this week to help you with that?
Don't do very different than what I always do. But I just remembered what you said, and everybody always says to slow down. So I made bigger spaces, and in my head I tried to pretend like someone was saying it, and I did it with my mom actually saying it, so I could have it like she is saying it so I could stop.
Perfect. So there you go. So that is a little different. That way is a little different. What you changed was, what you did, Sienna, secretly, was you actually wrote out a script with another side to the script with 2 people in it, which is so cool because that's what we're moving into next month. But that's what every monologue is. Every monologue is you having a scene with another person, but the other person's reactions are either small or nonverbal. And so now that you have the pauses, you had a lot of great listening moments. My challenge to you, I saw some really cool moments in here. I want you to not get stuck doing some of the same things. I want you to surprise yourself every time. I want you to keep getting in the head of this character, and I want you to not stop working on this monologue because it's a really funny one for you. And actors, a lot of the time, you'll finish class, and then it's like, cool, done with this. Like, no, keep working on it because you're getting so far with this, and this would be such a great piece for you to go audition with. So now when you go back, literally write out what you and your mom do. And then try different things, explore different things, do big physicalities, like things that make you uncomfortable. And then when you go to perform, you'll have a ton of different options to go with, okay? Very good. Nice job, Sienna. Proud of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, we're going to jump over to DEANNA. Okay, you ready? DEANNA? You there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a few things to talk about. How'd you feel, first of all?
I mean, I don't know.
You don't know? Did it feel better than last week? It was. It was. So, here's why I did that. I'll do different critiques for everybody and handle it differently. DEANNA, I'm going to talk about your monologue, but we don't just deal with monologues. We deal with people. DEANNA, you're an incredible person. You're an incredible human being, and I want you to take away today that you are amazing. We talked about it a little last week, but I need you to trust how good you are. I need you to trust yourself and the work you put in, because dang girl, do you put in work. You put in a lot of work to your piece. You memorize, you do the work, you go through emotions. And so, DEANNA, you need to work on connecting and challenging yourself to love yourself, love your own performances and try things. So we'll talk about the performance a little bit. Last week's challenge to you was to get more physical. You there, DEANNA?
Yeah, it's just my dad and my brother are making sounds.
We'll focus on me because I got some good things to say here, okay? All right? So, with your piece, okay? Last week we talked about physical. You started to get physical. You started to move more than last week. That's what it's about. It's about growing, getting a little better, a little better. I want to challenge you to really push it. Like, really push yourself outside your comfort zone and do things that are totally silly. Run around the room like that big entrance was so fun. And throughout the piece, you want to do more things like that. Grab our attention, pull it, demand it. Make it so that we have to listen to you, DEANNA, because you are having so much fun and so much energy as you deliver this piece and passion when you're talking about the serious parts. Like, that smile needs to show up at some point in this monologue. Has to. There has to be a moment where she just explores that and does different things. Like, there's so...
I don't know what passion means.
Passion is the act of doing.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just basically this idea that, like, you're coming in and you're pushing yourself here to try things and to do it next level. To go, I'm gonna go after it. I'm gonna do it, right? So that comes from the heart. DEANNA, you believe you're amazing. You have to tell yourself that every day. You have to go, I am amazing. So tell it to me right now. I am amazing.
I am amazing.
And you gotta believe it. Throw your arms up. I'm amazing.
I'm amazing.
I'm amazing. Do something uncomfortable with me. I'm amazing. Hands up. Let's go. I'll do it with you. 3, 2, 1. I'm amazing. Okay. You have to trust it because you are so hardworking that we need to see all of the heart behind your piece, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good job. Woo! All right. We're going to go ahead and bring in Parker. Parker. Hey. All right. So, very good work. Very good work. So, we've taken each direction each week and kind of built on it. And so, your listening has gotten so much better. You're listening and going down to truth. I think a lot of times with our scenes, we can get ourselves in a place where we just perform it a lot the same way and go into it because we know what we want to see happen. And so I'm going to throw you some really hard ones because I know you're going to take the time to really work on this piece a bunch after this. And there are some specific directions I have for you. So before I do all that, I want you to know you did a phenomenal job. And we're really proud of you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So here are the critiques, okay? Number 1, Matt talked about this a few weeks ago. I want you to keep practicing your diction. Diction is huge, okay? Just give me the first line with diction. Go ahead.
Can I tell you something?
Can I tell you, like that slow?
Can I tell you something I think I could never tell Ralph?
Yes, and I want you to practice the whole piece that way. And then when you go to perform, make sure you don't miss a single word. Because there were some really good moments in there, and they got missed because we combined words together by going too fast. And then the other thing was we added a creative idea last week with the puppets, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that I want to come a little later, like you having them. I don't want you to reveal them until you go to like move them around and do stuff with them, okay? And I want you to find more stuff. So that was my idea, and I took that to you and you used that in that moment. What ideas do you have? Parker, you are so creative. I know it. I've seen it. I've seen it in the improv class. You are so creative. So I want you to take a look at this piece and go, how can I bring my creativity to this using my space, using my room? How can I move around the room in different ways? What's in here that I could grab, like practice this week and continuing forward in that way where you just continue to surprise yourself with the things that you are doing inside of this space. And if it's the same thing twice ever, any performance is the same twice, then you're not actually fully in the moment. And that's where there were a few moments I caught you where I was like, okay, we're doing that because I told you to, or because you were told to do it this line, this way, this time. And I want you to take direction and go, okay, I got that direction now. How am I going to bring Parker to that? How am I going to bring me into this piece and into that direction and see where I take it? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Very good. Okay, let's go back to everybody really quick. We lost DEANNA, huh? Okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do, guys. We have time to go and work a couple moments together. So separate from show, we're going to work a couple really fast, where I'm just going to work on the thing we talked about on a little piece of this monologue, just a little piece, okay? And we're going to work a teeny tiny bit, and then we're going to come together, and we're going to talk about it as a group, okay? And we're going to talk about what we learned at the end of class, and if we have time, we'll do a little cool down together as well, okay? Awesome. All right, so we'll go again, and in this, we can just pull into speakers, fine. Yep. That's totally fine. So let's start here. Yeah, Parker. Okay. Get creative. This is for everybody right now. This is an exercise for everybody at home. I want you to go wild. How can you get and change this piece in a way you never have before? Move around the room. Go grab stuff. And I'm going to keep throwing things at you, okay? Here we go.
Okay.
I want you to enter from outside the door. Go.
Okay.
Go all the way outside the hallway as far as you can and sort of just run. Stop at the door and look around.
Can I tell you something I don't think I could ever tell Ralph? I know it sounds crazy, but the second I walked into this game, it felt like home.
Stand up. Start walking around.
I mean, more than Sugar Rush ever did. It's like my dream. It's full of weirdos and the racing is super dangerous and...
Good. That same thing, but slow down diction. It's like my dream.
It's like my dream. It's full of weirdos and the racing is super dangerous and...
Do you have a spinning chair? Do you have a spinning chair? Is that a chair that spins that you're in?
No.
It kind of looks like it. Does it go left and right?
Well, I can push it, but no.
Okay, pretend like you're in a race car. Go. Do that same part again. Ready? It's full of weirdos, and then try different things. Go.
It's full of weirdos and the racing is super dangerous and... You know, you never know what's going to happen next. I mean, back home. I
Good, good. So, did you feel how you were more joyful when you did the race car thing?
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel that you were having more fun?
Yeah.
Here's why. It's new to you. It's new. So you were trying something new. That's exciting. Scary, but exciting. So you try something, and you're in character, you're building character, and it shows. So I threw that one at you. Now let's go from that and try to do race car differently this time, and I'll throw something new at you.
It's like my dream. It's full of weirdos and racing is super dangerous and, you know, you never know what's going to happen next.
Now get up and start walking.
I mean, back home, I know exactly what's going to happen next because Ralph brings do the same thing every day.
Good, so that's the same. You feel that? Now, go back and start looking at the wall. You don't have to look at us every second, Parker. So get up and go, you know, and just start going to look at things on your wall. And keep talking slowly, but you don't have to look at us. Be looking at things on your wall.
You know, you never know what's going to happen next. I mean, back home, I know exactly what's going to happen next.
Find something to represent Ralph.
Because Ralph brings do the same thing every day. I want this to be my normal. I want this to be my life. I can't go home now.
Turn around.
I just can't.
Okay, so do you feel the change there? Now that one going all the way back there, staying there the whole time, that's not the right choice. I'll tell you right now. But going back there for a second might be. Moving, thinking, trying, because she doesn't know what she's going to say next. So you have to look like you're figuring things out in the moment. And when I stay right here, no matter how good I am, if I'm right here the whole time and I don't move and I stay in this exact spot, it's harder to captivate you and keep your attention. But you can be smart and go, what are some ways that I can move around the room and help me get into character more, okay? Does that make sense? Remember how much fun you had with the race car, okay?
Okay.
Okay, awesome. All right, let's go ahead and bring in Noah. Noah. Okay, so here's what we're going to do for yours. We're going to talk about it. So, where did we leave off on the script?
The part where he said, "That's right, I said monsters."
That's right. I said monsters. So in your script, what came next?
Him bumping into his long-lost friend that he lost.
Good. So what I want to do here, and we talked about this in our lesson, we're going to add details. So tell us about the monsters. That's right, I said monsters. They were, that's all I'll give you. They were, and then you get to tell us 3 things that they were. And a lot of times in writing, when we're describing something, they'll typically be like 3 things. Sometimes there's more, sometimes less, but there's something to the rule of 3 there. So what are 3 things these monsters are? They were blank, blank, and blank.
They were like technically giant, like robot spiders.
They were giant robot spiders. Okay, and then you got to describe them to me. What did they look like?
They're like black and gray and green, and then they have like mold all over them.
And they have mold all over them. They're black and, what was it, gray?
Mm-hmm.
Black, gray, and green with mold all over them. Does mold sound like something you want to be near? That's gross, right? So you can add those little details, and now we visualize that. Like, I got a little grossed out. I got a little grossed out because I don't love the word mold, and I thought about mold for a second, and you got me to be like, ugh. So when you describe things more, it helps us imagine it with you. So you writing that line down?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we get that. We describe them now. We've now described what they look like. So then you would say what you did about it. Like naturally in the story, now we go to what did you do? Did you just stand there? Did you freeze? And you said you ended up running into your friend. That's awesome. So then you go, so I started running. And then from there, Noah, now you go back to yours and you go, and that's when I ran into my friend. And you, again, details. Your friend who? What are they like? You know? And you wrote it all the way where they get snatched away. How does, like, when that happens, how do you feel in that moment? What do you do in that moment? Like, those are all the things we're curious about. Those are all the things we want the answer to. So when you go back to write, because that was your challenge, I want you to write with very specific details like that. And when you're done, I want you to send it over. And we'll do an edit for you. We'll look at it and we'll send it back. So add those details when you're writing. And from now on, whenever you're writing, go, how can I help you as an audience imagine what I'm doing? Okay? Good, Noah. I'm proud of you for taking that step. Nice work, man. Okay. Deanna back?
Yeah, she is.
Okay, let's bring in Deanna.
Well,
All
I
right.
don't know what happened. My mom said, like the internet, something happened to the internet all around our house.
It happens.
But it's fine.
That darn internet. All right, so here's what we're going to do with yours. We're just going to get silly together. Will you get in the same boat with me and get silly with me?
Okay.
Okay. So we'll start from the top. Okay, and we'll start moving in. We're going to try different things. So we'll back it up, and I'll do it from here. I want you to start moving. I'm going to direct you. Okay? Come in with so much energy, and this time, instead of going out of frame, can you, like, duck down, like, come down? Can you come down to the ground and pop up?
Okay.
Yeah, let's try it. Okay, when you're ready, you'll pop up, and you're going to surprise us with Once Upon a Time.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, a young prince lived in a shining castle. Although he had everything.
Good, so pause. In a shining. What's shining? Show me shining.
Shiny like that.
Yeah, in a shining castle. And see it. Do it again. It's awesome. We'll go from, and the young prince lived.
A young prince lived in a shining castle. Although he had everything his heart desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. But then,
I love you
one
moving there.
winter's night,
Use your hands too. Spoiled, selfish, and unkind, and get right in the center of the camera, right in the computer when you come close. And get angry with him.
Spoiled?
Yes.
selfish, and unkind. But then, one winter's
Good.
night,
Go. But then and
an
go.
old
But then and then run somewhere else. But then, like, surprise us. Like, hit it down with but then and then go somewhere else. So you can go over to the corner of the frame or somewhere else. Just surprise us. Turn around, do a spin, anything. Go, but then.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
then hit it hard. But then, like with your voice, like have fun. It's a big deal. Big change.
then, one winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose.
Hand the
in
rose out.
return
Hand the
for
rose out. A single rose. Hand it to me.
A single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is strong within. And when he dismissed her again, the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a beautiful enchantress. The prince tried to apologize, but it was too late, for she had seen there was no love in his heart, and as punishment, she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there.
Yes. Ah. So that's awesome, Deanna. So here's the trick. Every time you go to perform with that level of bravery. You were so brave right now. You were so brave. You were trying things and exploring things and taking directions. Like, if you take that out of today and apply that to every script from now on, you're going to grow so fast. I'm so proud of your bravery. Ah, so cool. So cool. You had me so engaged. It was awesome. Okay, good work, Deanna. So take that, keep working on that, and most important, every day, tell yourself how amazing you are because you just were so amazing. When you give in to all of your ideas, it is so cool what you come up with.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And, yep, Sienna. Sienna. Oh. Sienna. This has been fun, guys. This is like, I'm having a blast here. Sienna, oh, there she is, hidden. Okay, yes, change it up. Just go with it. You're already ready. I love it, Sienna. Let's go.
Mom, can I help? Why not? I'm good at baking. I do a good job. I don't make a mess.
Good. So when you're waiting in the pauses, I want you to hear a feeling, okay? So we're going to talk about each one, and we're going to figure out some together. I love it. We've popped in now. Say the first line.
Mom, can I help?
And say it with feeling.
Mom, can I help?
What'd she say to you?
No. How about some other day? Not right now.
No, how about some other day? Not right now. Then what do you say?
But I'm good at baking.
Okay, good. Yes, so defend yourself. Go.
But I'm good at baking.
I don't know.
I don't make a mess.
No.
I do a good job.
No.
Can we make cookies? Chocolate chip? Everyone likes cookies.
Good. So we've done this, everyone, each time, right? So how can you change it up? Try it a different way. Just say the line differently. Look at me and connect with feeling. What's your feeling there? Everyone likes cookies. What are you trying to do?
Get cookies. Everyone likes cookies, so let's go eat. Let's go make some, and then
Okay.
they're good.
Give me a physical begging if you were going to beg. Everyone likes cookies. What does begging look like physically? Good, good. Try it. Just try it. Go for it 100%.
Everyone likes cookies.
Not-
Please, I want to be a baker when I grow up.
Please is like you're a 4-year-old who's like begging. Like jump up and down. Go ahead.
Please, I want to be a baker when I grow up.
You've never told me that.
You told me you would teach me how to bake when I'm older.
Now make me feel bad about that. Try something different.
You told me you'd teach me how to bake when I'm older.
Okay.
I know you told me that last week, so I'm a whole week older now.
Yes. Do you feel that? So that helped you find a whole week older. And before it was a whole week older. That's all that is, Sienna, is you're going, hey, I'm not going to perform this the same way. I'm going to explore and I'm going to feel. So I think going down to the core of it is you now know where the pauses are. You know what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. So now you need to release all of the things that are, I'm doing this because I do it every time, and go, let me have fun. Let me be free and let me feel. If she says something, does it make me mad? Does it make me happy? Does it make me need to beg for something more? Like, what does it make me want to do to get what I want? That was fun. That was fun. Okay. Keep exploring that, Sienna. Very good job.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring everybody back in. And we're going to do a little what do we take out of today before we close out and do a cool down dance party.
I recommend you would go one at a time. So
Yeah.
You don't have to have me. Okay.
Absolutely.
You can start with Sienna then.
So, Sienna, we just finished yours. So what did you take out of today?
I took out of today, try new things. Like, don't try to do the same thing, because if you find different things, it might help you with your script more. Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. And as we go forward, Sienna, again, keep working on this because it's such a good script. It's really fun and a really good one for you. So every time, stop yourself. If you feel like you're doing the same line again, film yourself and go, I did it the same. Change it. Try new things. Awesome. I'm so glad you learned that.
Thank you.
Parker, what'd you learn today?
I learned that like you have to like move around more and not just like do the same thing like over and over again, and add new things like and like constantly be changing it up.
That's right. Constantly. It's the same thing. That's so awesome. And with yours, again, going into your creativity, Sienna, Parker, you have so much that you have to offer inside of this space. Like when you went over there and actually were looking for a second, that was interesting to me because I wanted to know what you were looking at. I wanted to know what it was. So when you do that, and here's what it was, Parker, you didn't know what you were going to grab, right?
Yeah.
You didn't know. You had no idea what thing I was going to grab right now. Well, your character has no idea what they're going to grab or what they're going to say. They just know they're feeling something. So my advice to you beyond that is just keep working on the feelings too. That's so awesome. I'm so glad you took that away. Good job. All right, Noah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I learned to add more detail.
Add more detail, right. So what are you going to do now?
Whenever I continue to write my script, I'm going to think about the little details I have to add to describe the script more so people know what's going on.
Okay, good. And my encouragement to you one more time, Noah, is keep writing. Keep writing. Write every single day, even if it's just a line. I promise you, you won't regret it. You'll be happier, you'll get better at writing, and you'll grow. Very good job, man. Okay, Deanna, what about you?
I learned to trust myself.
Yes. Yes. And believe it. Believe it. I'm so proud of you that you got that. I'm so proud of you. Because if you let this sink in, Deanna, this is another level up you just made. Because, again, you already do the work. Level up means you grow. You get better, and now you'll have new challenges to grow from. I'm just so proud of you for taking that away. So proud of you. So keep on believing that every single day, not just in acting, but in life, okay? Okay, good. All right, guys, we're going to close with a little dance party. We know DJ Joey's going to be over here hitting the tunes for you guys. So here's how this works. I'm going to ask one of you for the name of a dance that doesn't exist. This will be a fun just end to class. For everybody who was watching, thank you so much for being a part of today. It's all about growth, and we'll talk about that one more time here at the end. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So here we go.
Really quick, I just wanted to say, from my perspective, I just wanted to tell everybody such a great job. I get the privilege of watching you guys every week and just sort of editing through and doing all the fun stuff. But you don't always get to see me. Sometimes you do. But I just wanted to tell you, you know, the last 3 months, half of it was in person, half of it has been online. And you guys have stuck around, and it's been really hard to transfer your acting to online, honestly. But you guys have done better work now and made these pieces better despite the obstacle that was in the way. And you just learned how to do it and do it really well. And so I just wanted to hop on here and tell you guys that you literally blew me away, because I was doing a piece for our masterclass and I had to do it online. And it took me and my scene partner 6 hours to try to figure out how to do it online. And you guys have done this throughout the last couple of weeks, and really these pieces are just so fun to watch and so amazing. So just wanted to make sure I said that to you guys, because it really, really touched my heart today. You guys did so well.
Thank you, Joey. That is so awesome. Joey is the man, guys. Literally, things do not run over here without Joey doing all the things he does to make your class great. So why don't we all just give a little thumbs up thank you to Joey for all the work he does, and to Shay as well, and Matt for everything, and all everybody's working just super hard over here to make things great. So we're already in dance mode, I can see. So I will call out a name. They will give us a name of a dance that doesn't exist, and we will all do that dance together. Are you guys ready? Yeah. All right. Let's do a little unmute here. Are we gonna keep muted?
No, we'll unmute.
We'll unmute, and we are gonna start with Sienna, because she's in the zone right now. I can tell she's like ready, and I can tell Parker's ready. So we'll start with Sienna. Sienna, give me the name of a dance, please, that does not exist. Hold on 1 second. Having a little tech thing.
They're unmuted.
Let's mute and unmute again. Technical things happen sometimes, but we go through them anyway. This is my song. I'm making up. All right, let's try again. Sienna? Say what? We did a mute and unmute, right?
Yep. Give me 1 second.
And it's brought up. If it ain't working, then I will throw out some dances and you guys will do them. Okay, look at that. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Gets everything to work. Everything. Hey, we are back. All right, Sienna, give me the name of a dance that does not exist, please.
The carnival ride.
The carnival ride. We will all do the carnival ride in 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Freeze. Noah, give me the name of a dance that does not exist.
The roller coaster.
The roller coaster in 3, 2, 1. Get after it, Noah. Let's go. Freeze. Parker, give us the name of a dance that does not exist.
The cuckoo octopus.
The what octopus?
Cuckoo.
The cuckoo octopus in 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Freeze. Deanna, give us the name of a dance that does not exist.
The The drawing.
The drawing in 3, 2, 1. Add some sass to your drawing, some attitude. And scene. All right, give each other a round of applause, please. Everyone did so good tonight. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for all the work you put in. Keep working on these. I am so excited to start working on scene work with you guys. You'll be receiving more information on that later this week. Thank you to the parents. Thank you for everybody watching. Tonight was all about growth, just growing. And we got to start a piece all the way from beginning, not even memorized, to here. And I'm just so very proud of all of the students. Thank you guys for being a part of this program and helping us continue to grow and help others. So we will see you all in next month's class. See you next week, guys. Woo!